Welcome to our channel of Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. My name is Kajal Kulkarni and I am going to teach grade 6 English grammar. So today we are going to learn all about adverbs. Now what do you mean by adverbs? See, the name add plus verb. It tells us that something is added to the action that we are doing. So if I say the baby is crying, so crying is the action word. But if I say the baby is crying bitterly, so I am telling something more about the action. I am informing, I am showing that the baby is crying how? Bitterly. So I am telling more about the action that is done. So the word bitterly is adverb. Okay, so today we are going to learn all about adverbs, types of adverbs, and then we will solve the exercise. So let's begin. Okay, so what we are going to learn? Adverbs, and in that revision and interrogative. It is just a type of revision, a sort of revision. Okay, and in this we are adding one type of adverb, that is interrogative adverb. Okay, so we will see today what is adverb and the types of adverbs. Get set. Underline the adverbs in these sentences. First I will read out all the sentences. Listen to it very carefully and then we will underline the adverbs. The answer was written poorly. The answer was written poorly. I saw my friend yesterday. My sister never buys ice cream for me. I saw him there with his friends. The shopping mall was very crowded. Now, in these sentences, we are having adverbs. So, can you identify the adverbs in these sentences? The first one, the answer was written poorly. So, here poorly is adverb. How it was written? It was written poorly. So it is telling more about the action. Next, I saw my friend yesterday. I can just write I saw my friend. But I am telling more about when did I meet my friend or when did I see my friend? Yesterday. So I saw my friend yesterday. Next, my sister never buys ice cream for me. I can also say that my sister, yes, never buys. Okay, so here never is adverb. Why? Because I am telling that she is never buying ice creams. Okay, my sister doesn't buy ice cream for me, but I am telling her she never buys ice cream for me. So never becomes the adverb. I saw, see, the action is there. So action, it is describing the action, telling more about the action, that never buys. So never becomes adverb. I saw him there with his friends. I saw him there with his friends. I can say I saw him with his friends. But it is telling, it is indicating, means showing the place, that where there I saw him there with his friends. So here there is adverb. The shopping mall was very crowded. The shopping mall was very crowded. So here it is telling us more about the crowd, that it was very crowded. Okay. Okay, now let us read. Read the passage. Manisha is going to the rowing club now. There she will meet her friends. Supriya. It is only friend, sorry. There she will meet her friend Supriya. The club is very close to the place where the girls live. So, the two girls often meet in the club and practice rowing. The girls always do some breathing exercises before getting into the rowing boat. Then, they practice with the other rowers in the club. Both the girls are really good at rowing. They are famous everywhere in this town. They are training for the International Rowing Championship currently. They have already won the trophy twice before. Now in this paragraph or in this passage, you all can see few words, their font is different. It is italicized. So the words that are italicized means the words that are written a little bit slant. They are written slant. See here, you can see now. Okay, so these words are adverbs. What are they? Adverbs. So adverbs are used to tell us more about verbs, adjectives or other adverbs. Adverbs are used to tell us more about verbs, that is action, adjectives or other adverbs. Now see adjective. In this passage we can see one sentence in which it is written, both the girls are really good at rowing. So good is adjective and really is used to describe the adjective. So here it is adverb. Okay. Then next page. Okay. Adverbs are of different types. Adverbs are of different types. So we are going to learn the types of adverbs. First one is adverbs of time. Now adverbs of time tells us about the time of the action. So we have to ask the question when. When we ask the question when, we get the answer to that question. So that is adverb of time. For example, Kaushik went there yesterday. When did Kaushik go there? Kaushik went there yesterday. I have met you before. When, before. Okay. Here, when, yesterday. We have already finished our work. We have already finished our work. So here, already is adverb of time. When you have finished already. See, it is not mentioned, the time is not given or nothing is described in such like here yesterday, before. But already, I can write we have finished our work. But I am telling that we have already finished long back. So here already is adverb of time. Next, adverbs of place. Adverbs of place tells us about the place of the action, where the action has been taken place. So here in this case, when we ask the question where, we should get the answer when we ask the question where. So come here, come where? Here. So here is adverb of place, here. Okay. The sun was up. Where? Up. So in this case, up is adverb of place. Now before I move ahead, let's see watch out. words like before, after, up and down can be used both as preposition and as adverbs. See, you all must be knowing that most of the time we use before, after, up, down. Yes, we use this when it is preposition, but we also use these words when we are showing adverbs. Okay, if they are used as preposition, now see how you will come to know that whether it is preposition or whether it is adverb. How will you come to know? So if they are used as preposition, they must be followed by nouns. Okay, if I am using these words before, after, up, down, then they must be followed by nouns. And if I am nouns and pronouns or group of words acting as noun, then only we consider these words as preposition. Okay, for example, I have seen him before. Here, after before, can we see any noun or any pronoun or any group of words? Are they written anything? Means, is there anything written after this before here? No. So I have seen him before. So in this case, before is adverb. Okay. Next, we reach the market before them. Now see, them is preposition, right? So after this before ke baad, after this word before, I am using the pronoun them. So in this case, before is preposition. Okay, what did I say? How will you understand that whether these words used in the sentence are preposition or adverb? So when these words before, after, up and down, they are used in a sentence and they are followed by noun or a pronoun or a group of word, then they are said preposition. Okay, now one more example. Jack fell down. After down, can you see any noun or any pronoun or any group of words? No, we cannot see anything, only Jack fell down. So here down is adverb. Cleared? The ball rolled down the hill. Here the hill, it is noun, right? So down is followed by noun. So in this case, down is preposition. So this way you will differentiate or bifurcate the preposition and adverbs in sentences. This way you will come to know. Okay. Next type of adverb, adverbs of manner. It tells us how the action is being done. Adverb of manner tells us how an action is done. For example, I had given at very beginning, the baby was crying bitterly. So in that case, how the baby was crying? Bitterly. So in the examples here, the girl was singing sweetly. How? Sweetly. So sweetly is adverbs of manner. Okay. I tried hard but I failed. How did you try? How? Hard. Okay, so here hard is adverb of manner. We have done 3 types of adverbs. Adverbs of time, when you will ask the question when. Adverb of place, where you will ask the question where. See here, when means kab, where means kahan, and adverbs of manner, how, kaise. Okay, so adverb of manner tells us how an action is done. Now 4th type, adverbs of frequency. Now this tells us how often or how many times an action takes place. Kitni bar. Okay, how often or how many times an action takes place. Example, I often go to school by bus. So here often Okay, next, you have watched this movie twice. So twice is adverbs of frequency. It is adverb of frequency. So here in this adverbs of frequency, it tells us how often and how many times the action has taken place. See here in this, how many times the action has taken place? Twice. And here, how often? I oftenly go to school by bus. So I often go to school by bus. So this is the frequency which tells us the adverbs of frequency. Okay, these words are the adverbs of frequency. Next, adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree tells us the degree, extent or intensity of something. Adverbs of degree are frequently used with adjectives or other adverbs. Now here in these examples, I am extremely sorry. So I am feeling sorry, but I am feeling sorry very extremely. So the extent is extent, limit. I am very extremely. See, when we say sorry, we just say sorry. But when I want to say I am extremely sorry, so my facial expression changes. So I am extremely sorry, it tells the extent of sorrow for someone. Okay, so that is adverbs of degree. So adverbs of degree tell us the degree, extent or intensity of something. That is adverbs of degree, and they are frequently used with adjectives or other adverbs. Now next example, it has been so long since we met. This is showing my intensity, how long it was. So it has been so long since we met. So here so is used as adverb of degree. Okay. The answer is rather long. The answer is long. If I say the sentence is clear enough, but I am telling the answer is rather long. So I am telling more that it is long. So adverbs of degree. How it is? Rather long. So it is adverbs of degree. Next page. Interrogative adverbs. Now see students, interrogative. As we all know that interrogation means to ask questions. Interrogative, if it comes, it is very simple form. Interrogate means to ask questions. When if suppose a criminal, okay, the police arrest CBI person, they interrogate. Interrogate means to ask questions. So interrogative adverbs is always ending with question mark and it is always asking the questions. So adverbs, interrogative adverbs like when, where, why and how are used to ask questions. The word how is also used with other words like often, much and long. How often, how much, how long. How long are you waiting here? How much sugar do you require? How often will you meet me? Okay, so these are the examples. How is used with much, often and long. So some examples are, where did you keep the boxes? Question mark. Question, where? I am asking the question, I am not knowing. So where and a question mark. When did you call me? I am asking question. Where is my suitcase? Where? Question mark. How did the tortoise win the race? How? Question mark. How often do you go to the post office? Again, how? How much do you know me? How? Okay, so interrogative adverbs are very simple. You just ask questions and end it with a question mark. Now let us practice with the exercise. Pick what type the underlined adverbs are. First one is done for us. Satyajit Ray was a very famous filmmaker. Very famous. So what it is? Adverb of degree. Okay, we are telling something more, that means we are emphasizing very famous. So it is adverb of degree. Everywhere, everywhere tells us the place. So it is adverbs of place. See, everywhere we went, we saw rolling hills and grassy meadows. So it is adverb of place. Everywhere means everywhere, it is place. I frequently go to the market with my brother. See, this frequently word itself tells us that it is adverb of frequency. Okay. Next, Meera has already read this book. Already means when it is adverb of time. It is adverb of time. She said the portrait was so beautiful. So beautiful. Adverb of degree. When does the circus come to town? When and question mark. So it is interrogative adverb. The carefully maintained garden was looked after by the gardener. It is how the garden is maintained? Carefully. So when I ask the question how, adverb of manner. I have seen this movie before. Students, before. Which type of adverb it is? Adverb of time. Okay. Next, turn the page. Fill in the blanks choosing the correct options. I will finish my work soon. In bracket, the words are given soon and recently. So I can't write I will finish my work recently. No, I will finish my work soon. Second one, we have seen this movie soon or recently. In this case, I will write we have seen this movie recently. Sachin threw the ball dash as hard as he could. Sachin threw the ball up or where? So let's begin with exercise B. Fill in the blanks choosing the correct options. So first one is done for us. I will finish my work soon. Second one, can we write I will finish my work recently? No, it will be wrong. I will finish my work soon. We have seen this movie soon. No, we have seen this movie recently. Okay. Sachin threw the ball dash as hard as he could. Sachin threw the ball up or where? Yes, Sachin threw the ball up as hard as he could. Mukesh tried dash to solve the puzzle. Mukesh tried hardly to solve the puzzle or hard? Yes, Mukesh tried hard to solve the puzzle. Dash will the train reach Chennai? When will the train reach Chennai? Will I ask the question where will the train reach Chennai, because Chennai itself is where? Place. Okay. So when will the train reach Chennai? I have dash read a more frightening ghost story. I have never read. Okay. I have never read a more frightening ghost story. Next, the children were sitting quiet or quietly. The children were sitting quietly. We were dash satisfied with the results. Quite, quite. Both are same. See, quite, quite. So which is the correct one? Q-U-I Q-U-I-T-E, quite, and Q-U-I-E-T is quite. Okay. Next, let us listen to the sentence carefully and fill in the blanks with the adverbs you hear. The students were sitting dash waiting for the teacher. The students were sitting quietly waiting for the teacher. I will just put the
A1. The students were sitting quietly waiting for the teacher. 2. I have looked everywhere for the keys. 3. The book has been published recently. 4. I go to the library twice a week. 5. The water in the pool was rather cold.
Okay, so now I think you all must have heard the sentence, you all have listened to the sentence. Now you have to tell me which is the correct adverb used here. I have looked dash for the keys. Which word was used? Everywhere, right? The book has been published recently. I go to the library dash a week, twice a week. The water in the pool was rather cold. Okay. Now listen to the opening lines from the book, The Adventures of Tom.
B. Tom, no answer. Tom, no answer. What's gone with that boy, I wonder? You, Tom, no answer. The old lady pulled her spectacles down and looked over them about the room. Then she put them up and looked out under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy. They were her state bed, the pride of her heart, and were built for style, not service. She could have seen through a pair of stove lids just as well. She looked perplexed for a moment, and then said, not fiercely, but still loud enough for the furniture to hear, well.
Okay, so similarly, after listening this, you have to fill in the blanks. You have to fill the blanks. Okay, so the old lady pulled her spectacles down and looked over them about the room. Then she put them up and looked. Then she put them up and looked dash under them and looked out under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy. Okay. Then just as dash, just as well. She looked perplexed for a moment. Perplexed means confused. And then said not fiercely. She looked perplexed and then fiercely. Okay. Next, let's speak. Work in pairs. One of you will ask the questions given here. The other will answer the questions using any one of the adverbs given inside brackets. Take turns. Students, you can write this on your own, but just I will help you in. I will just read out once. How was Rishi playing the guitar? Sweetly or melodiously? Rishi was playing the guitar sweetly. Rishi was playing the guitar melodiously. Okay. When will you go to the market? Tomorrow or soon? I will soon go to the market, or I will go to the market tomorrow, or tomorrow I will go to the market. Okay. How often do you visit your grandparents? Frequently or seldom? I frequently visit my grandparents, or I seldomly visit my grandparents. Have you read this book already or never? I have never read this book, or I have already read this book. Where did you keep the books? Here and there. I kept the books here. I kept the books there. How did the detective inspect the crime scene? Carefully and thoroughly. The detective inspected the crime scene carefully. The detective inspected the crime scene thoroughly. Okay, so this way you have to answer to these questions and you have to use the adverbs given in the bracket. Next, use these words as adverbs in sentences of your own. Then say what type of adverb they are. Now students, politely, often, then on next page you are having more few of 3 words, anywhere, recently and never. So you just have to solve these exercise on your own. Write the sentence with using this adverb politely. I speak politely with everyone. Okay, you can use the word and frame the sentence in your own words and then write the type of adverb. Okay, so you have to solve this exercise on your own. Here I have completed with the chapter adverbs. We will soon meet in our next class. Till then, thank you.